What's up, everybody?
Woohoo!
It's your boys Gin and Juice back at it again. And today we want to start the topic off of the high and lows, or the high and lows of sports cards. Now, one of the big things that I've seen over the past couple of days, and especially yesterday, we saw a LeBron James refractor PSA 10 rookie year sell for $43,000. Now, some of you might think that is phenomenal. LeBron James rookie for 43K, that's a lot of money. You're right. But that card last year in March sold for over $200,000.
Sheesh.
Almost a $200,000 reduction in price because it was like 250 something, I believe. So absolutely disgusting drop in a sports cards. So we leave that out there. We'll say hi to everybody. Clown World, what's up? RG Slots, what's up, buddy? E, hello. John, what's up, dude? Is it Novak? What's up? Matthew says, I'm a huge fan. What's up, buddy? What's up, guys? Yo, yo, yo. Hope the box is doing well in your hands. Joe Burt, hey, guys. Comic Stash, what's up? John, let's go. What's up, everybody? Why is the card market crashing? Here we go. It starts. Looks like it's time to get rid of all my cards and move on to other things. I'm going to throw this out there because I do eBay, obviously, and I've been pretty consistent with eBay. Well, thanks to the cat helping out with that. But the eBay over the past 90 days, you ready for this? 90-day total, $30,000. We sold over 450 items with 213 active. If the card market was crashing, I don't think anybody would be buying anything. Now, you've also had a lot of cards sell at all-time highs or like just ridiculously crazy numbers out of the gate. We know of the $100,000 Mac Jones. Now, granted, this wasn't on a platform. This was a one-off deal. But we have seen cards still sell for crazy amounts of prices. If the card market was dead or crashing, wouldn't you see individuals stop buying massive cards like this? Andrew,
I think the market is correcting. I think we're in a correction, not so much of a crash.
Yeah, and that's fair to say. And I think you're seeing that across the board, especially with a lot of these other cards. Kevin Durant cards are down a tremendous amount. You got a couple other cards that are just losing left and right. However, it's more the modern, the young rookies. Those cards continue to go up. Or take a look at second and third year quarterbacks. Justin Herbert, for instance, he had a National Treasures card not National Treasures, but Flawless card out of 20. The horizontal out of 20 RPA. PSA 10 just sold for $26,000. I mean, that's still a phenomenal price. I mean, I've seen a ton of cards sell pretty high.
I think a lot of it maybe has to do with like the veteran players are kind of, you look at LeBron and you kind of see like, he's getting older. He didn't make the playoffs. How many more years does he have left? 1, maybe 2. He keeps talking about he wants to play one season with his son and then he wants to retire. So, maybe a lot of his things are coming down from the highs that they were. But I mean, like you said, I mean, he's look at the records that he's broken in his career. I mean, you can't deny that this man is not a good basketball player. Like, he might go down in, as one of the, very few best players that have been around in the NBA. But
agreed.
His cards value will eventually go up. I think everything like his stuff, everything, I think a lot of the veteran stuff kind of just jumped during the hype, and everyone was trying to buy all of these really expensive cards because they heard everyone talking about Jordans and LeBron rookies and stuff. And I think those had the largest gains over the last couple of years. And then now everything is coming down and correcting itself to be back to normal, like kind of more reasonable levels. Because I've noticed a lot of the LeBrons that I bought, even in Dallas, have gone down almost like 50% of their value. But I'm not going to sell because I know his value is going to eventually go back up.
And that's one of the big things. And obviously, I have my screen here. We'll get to Slapstock in a second. Those are phenomenal guys. So I'm going to remove it for the time being. But real quick, you touched on a point that I want to bring up. A lot of individuals are selling at the worst times ever for an individual like card. Like what I mean by that is, like, for instance, you Drew hit the nail on the head. LeBron didn't make the playoffs, one of the worst performing years in a sense of a team standpoint, but one of his best from a overall statistic standpoint for his age, still breaking numbers and so forth. But it's like a really bad time because there's a ton of negativity around LeBron James. So why on earth would you sell a card right now? And I think a lot of these individuals are overextended. Overextended on the cards that they have, where they are not actually, like, they need to have money and things are coming up. Things, there's this recession that's taking place. But I think there's a lot of big mistakes happening right now in the card market where people just need money. And that's when a lot of the individuals out there are going to swoop up and start buying at these cheap prices and hold on to them. You're correct. If I was a LeBron James person, I would be holding on. The market tells you what's hot right now. What's hot right now is NFL quarterbacks.
I mean, we even went to the Gainesville show. I saw LeBron. The guy was asking for, last sold was 17. He was heavily in it, but he didn't want to sell. I was trying to get him to come down to comps, but he was heavily in it. He didn't want to lose money, but he knew eventually the card prices will go up. So he didn't really want to, feel like he needed to sell at a loss. So I said, okay, great. I tried to snag a deal. Obviously he was a little wiser.
Well, at least he was wise about it, right? But you're going to see a lot of that at card shows. And I think we're going to see it a little bit at the National where people are going to be, you're going to see a lot of big cards where people are going to be frustrated that they have to sell it at a massive loss, but they're going to be forced to sell it because they need the money. So before I share my screen and show you a couple other things I wanted to talk about, let's get caught up here in chat. Ryan says, yo, hey, Gin and Juice. What's up? Go Birds. Fly Eagles Fly. What up, Raw Cards? Need some Marvel DC pack breaks comic. Guess what? We got a couple Marvel videos on the way, and one we just did yesterday, which was very exciting. So you guys will probably see that very soon. And by very soon, probably sometime this week. Hey, what's up, Gin and Juice? What's up? Hawaii. What's up, guys? Thanks for giving me back into football cards. Can't afford the hobby boxes, but took your advice and buying cards I want on eBay. There you go.
Yeah.
I'll drop money
deals
on a hobby box. Hey, soon you will, my friend. Soon you will. How do you guys feel about buying and selling Facebook groups? Do you buy and sell from a lot of Facebook groups? I'm never really on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, I don't really use Facebook that much.
I hear a lot of positive things from Facebook groups, especially if they're admins and people that run them are good. I know also there's been a lot of scamming going on, but there's a lot of legitimate Facebook groups out there, and I know you can find a hell of a lot of good deals in there. Time to be patient, says Rich. 100%. Would you sell the Davis Mills? I do have it. I might be taking it to the National. I'm open for an offer.
Do not panic sell. This is not the time to be panic selling unless you actually need the money. But
there you go.
Stay the course.
Stay the course. Hey, guys, love the content. Alfred, thank you. It's not crashing. It's stabilizing Cajun cams. 100% correct.
There you go.
Just be me by myself. $900 in the 90 days. There you go. Last 90 days selling on eBay. That's fantastic. Ooh, there's a lot of people commented today. I appreciate everybody. We're going to try to get to you all.
Ooh, 119 of y'all watching. Thanks for coming by.
133 on my screen.
Ooh.
Thank you. Oh, you probably see it on Facebook. I can see both Facebook and YouTube.
That's right.
So thank you for those Facebook.
Can't forget our Facebook buddies.
Appreciate it. 43K, whoever sold that LeBron don't know the market or just stupid. Dean, 100%. You think James Wiseman, when he comes back, will be a good investment? I do have some thoughts on that, and they're not what you think they are. I'm just gonna say it. I think James Wiseman is the worst investment that you can make. The dude is hurt all the time. The only reason why he's getting so much hype is because he's been on the Golden State Warriors and he was drafted pretty high, but he reminds me of a player that's never going to play. People will talk about Zion Williamson and his hurt and he's never going to come back. Obviously, he was the number 1 overall pick, but Zion is a freak athlete. You've seen him play. You know what he's capable of doing. This guy hasn't played at all. And wasn't he top 5 pick, something like that? I think James Wiseman's do not invest your money in him. That's just my opinion. At least I'm not doing it. I'm not an expert by all means. You guys do whatever you want, but I will not be putting money into James Wiseman. Boxes are too expensive. Not as many multiple superstar rookies with the value this year. You talking about football? Because I would agree with you from the quarterback standpoint. There we go, Jack. Spot on. Will always ebb and flow, 100%. I'm listening to the Asian guy. Okay.
Grateful Dead. Appreciate it.
True card collectors know what's up. Take advantage of this time and buy rare cards of the GOATs. There you go, NBA for life. Stabilizing for sure.
Look, vets are kind of like blue chip stocks. They're always gonna, their value's always gonna go up incrementally. So they're a good investment if you can get it at the right price.
Jeremy says, take a second and slam that like button. Appreciate it, Jeremy. Appreciate it. Mr. Patel says, do you feel like this time frame we are in right now is good time to pick up some football cards? I think if you don't pick up soon, over the next 60 days, you're going to see a massive influx, in my opinion, of the football card market, and it's going to continue to go up.
Plus, we're approaching the season.
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
Brady and Gronk, cards are low, like the rest of the markets. We're in a recession, folks. Yes and no. I know we're in a recession, but there's still cards selling at massive amounts of money. Still people buying cards. I do think people are being smarter with the money, which they always should be. But yeah. When are you guys doing breaks? What do you mean? We break stuff all the time. You mean selling breaks? I don't know. We've thought about it. There's a possibility. Who knows when that's coming? But there's a possibility. We might talk about it more at the National. We'll see what happens. I think people have to understand that the market is not crashing. It's readjusting. And sooner or later, the hobby is going to blow up. I think so, too. But I think we're at a good point.
People like to use the words like crash and, just to kind of like scare you. It's a scare tactic just to get you to like dump your cards. Ooh.
Kyrie Irving to the Lakers. Thoughts? Is he actually to the Lakers yet? I mean,
it's out there, but
as long as they don't get rid of Anthony Davis and got LeBron and they add Kyrie, that's kind of scary. But yeah. Speedy of the North says Bowman best LeBron rookie card graded 9 for $900 at my LCS. Good deal.
Sounds like it.
I would definitely
look on eBay.
Yeah, check the last sold pricing on that.
Sounds like a good deal though.
MK Bot. Everybody wants to say crash this and crash that. It's more of a correction than anything. Exactly.
I gotta say, I appreciate all of the people who tune in every week. We always see the same names. MK Bot. I'm still waiting for JW. Where's JW?
I haven't got to yet, but I was wondering if he was around. But yes, agreed. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been great. We're growing every week.
A lot of familiar names. Love it.
Of course, David's here. Anyway, raw cards are us. Rudy Gobert for 4 first round picks. Wasn't it 4? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a different 4. Minnesota Timberwolves thoughts on this move. Hey, I think the Minnesota Timberwolves overpaid for Rudy Gobert. Shout out to the Jazz. However, if I'm Donovan Mitchell, I'm thinking, all right, the Jazz got back a bunch of picks and stuff. Are they going to turn around and try to flip this? Are they trying to rebuild? Am I really the focal point? Can I win right now? Because right now in that division or that conference, it's looking tough, buddy. Looking tough. It'd be nice to see the Jazz just kind of like implode a little bit. They get a bunch of picks and they just rebuild. And I mean that in the best possible light. So where is the reasonable levels for box prices? Depending on the box, let me know. They're around, trust me. Trying something new, says David. What's up, Sussy? I don't know. You tell me.
There's kind of a weird Facebook comment. I don't know, from a Lootbox TV. I don't know if that's
What? Are we getting trolled?
Someone's trying to. I think it's a bot.
You have no idea who that is. Delete comment.
Perfect. Thank you.
There we go. Delete it. That was kind of weird.
Yeah. Just remember, guys, don't click any links. We don't send out links or, telegrams or whatever.
Cat says, but only 23 likes. All right, let me share my screen. We'll get a call back up in a little bit with chat. But chat, this is kind of what I want to share my screen. Shout out to Slab Stocks. Make sure you guys go follow him on Instagram. If you don't, they already got 60,000 followers, but these guys are fantastic at what they do. They do a lot of research and they look at all the detail. Fantastic individuals here. I would consider them the professionals. If you do follow them, let them know Lootbox sent you. It'd be kind of cool. But this is where sometimes I get some of my news. So, check this out. Recently, you got a Zach Wilson RPA selling for $6,100. Justin Fields selling for $6,500. This is, you talk about the card market, right? Let's talk about this. These guys are unproven. Both had terrible, and Zach Wilson had terrible season last year. Justin Fields has done absolutely nothing, and their rookie cards are selling for over $6,000. And Justin Fields is out of 20, selling for 65. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why those unproven? I can kind of understand the potential, the hype, but it makes no sense of why someone like a LeBron James, right? Those cards drop. I get where it's coming from because it should be dropping. But at the same time, too, some of these cards selling at all-time highs of these quarterbacks that have absolutely proven nothing. And these guys had worse performances out of all the quarterbacks. I think Trey Lance is up there too, but that type of stuff I don't get.
I mean, people are just prospecting, hoping.
No.
Trying
Fair.
to see where the market goes.
You got vintage cards going up. Vintage is always going up. Here's an example of a Jackie Robinson 1950 Bowman. In 2020, the card was $1,000. And as you can see consistently over the years, over the past 3 years, the card has went from $1,000 to nearly $3,300, $3,200. Absolutely insane. So I highly recommend checking them out. I mean, this is kind of giving us an idea of the card market. There's a lot of cards out there still selling at all-time highs. I mean, look, Rudy Gobert, all-time high, up 30%, $650 for Rudy Gobert. I don't think a Rudy Gobert card should be over $75 in my opinion. But it's going up.
Scroll back up to the third post, I think it was. How much?
This one?
Yeah. How much you think?
Well, they're saying it's $13.25 a box right now.
Oof.
$13.25. I think that box should be maybe $600.
Yeah,
$700.
But we'll be ripping some.
Oh yeah, I'm already in breaks.
As painful as it's gonna be.
It is, right? It absolutely is. Here's an interesting one.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's a perfect bell curve. Love it.
Absolutely interesting. 2021, roughly around, call it 14K, peak of almost 30,000 and drop back down to about 14K with a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sales. Look at that.
Probably didn't help that he lost his record, or he lost it last season. Expected to win and then wasn't able to. So,
and this is crazy. Tom Brady Silver Prism. Now I know Silver Prisms back then were probably a little bit tougher to get, and a lot of people haven't opened up a lot of this product. But look at this card way back in 2020, selling for looks like $5, and then all of a sudden skyrocketed to 25 grand and have slowly worked down. This is just a short print Silver Prism card from 2018. What? Why was it in $25,000 to begin with? Why?
Was that when he maybe when he announced his retirement?
But still, it's absolutely insane that this card is at one point 25 grand for a Silver Prism.
Hey, I mean, hype of the market, right? People had disposable income that they wanted to spend. So
Kevin Durant is down tremendously. Look, he's down for a PSA 10 orange, $1,600, down 80%, down 77%. You can get an All-American Kevin Durant card for $75, which isn't anything crazy. But then you come down here and you take a look at the orange refractor, the big time card of his,
60,
almost 90K, all the way dropped down to 19 or 40,000, down 19K, 32%. Wow. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. But this is kind of what sparked our conversations today. Just taking a look at these cards and seeing where the values are at currently, but still not understanding fully. Like, okay, we looked at Kevin Durant. We know what he's done. We looked at LeBron. We know what he's done. But then on the flip side for football, these quarterbacks are just absolutely disgusting and cleaning up. Absolutely cleaning up.
That's crazy.
Let me get back here real quick. Rudy Gobert will always be patient, 0 for me.
Exactly.
Okay. Love you, bros. I just hit a Mac Jones RPA out of Obsidian, man. I love the look of Obsidian. Already hit a gem, though. This is true. With the National coming up, will the card market boom a week before the National? It's a possibility. It really is. You're going to see prices go up big time. Well, football, that is, at least. Gin and Juice, you two are good hosts and open to all opinions. Oh, 100%, my man. I think watching you both breaking is a lot of fun. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just like Hitman Riffs, but for sure can't join because I'm a collector on a budget. Hey, man.
Hey, breaks are an easy way to collect.
They are.
Budget. Just gotta monitor your spending.
And you gotta find a good breaker too.
Yep,
it's tough. Some of these breakers are assholes.
What are your thoughts on in-person signed sports cards? Kind of niche.
Yeah, I think I like the in-person. Like, are you talking about where someone takes like a Justin Herbert
and gets it
rookie
signed,
card and gets it signed by Justin Herbert? I kind of like that a little bit more than I liked sticker autos. I'm beginning to hate sticker autos.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do? I mean,
it sucks that like these Prism cards that are just phenomenal, like the one-on-one Prism card. It's supposed to Prism football, for instance, is supposed to be the card of the hobby for football. Obviously, you have your high-end flawless and stuff, but Prism all around is the set that everybody probably crowns as the king of the set. You pull a one-on-one auto, and it's a sticker auto. It's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. We got Bull Football. What's up, buddy? Just want to say thank you both for being good people. Hey, Greg, man. We try, buddy. Thank you so much. Any plans when you guys reach 100K subs?
Juices got we made an agreement when we were doing Pokemon that at 100K.
So you guys are going to see some stuff you probably don't want to see.
Yeah.
But when we were 100K, or when we get to 100K when we're Pokemon, I was supposed to, you guys know who Misty is from Pokemon, the trainer? I'm supposed to wear some short shorts and some overalls and stuff and like twerk like Misty or twerk as Misty or whatever.
Yeah, because there was a card in Hidden Fates that looked like she was twerking. Now, if you guys want to see a funny video, you guys should search Lootbox TV and then Bellsprout.
Oh no!
And then you could see. Well, I forget when we did that. Was it like 50,000, 50K?
No, that was like 20,000,
25, something like that. So yeah, Lootbox TV and then Bellsprout, and then you'll see something pretty cool there.
You also can see me do yoga by searching Lootbox TV yoga. I might delete the video and repost it for shits and giggles. How many views we can get now? Gin and Juice has spent $4,000 on wax and got back maybe $300 down bad.
Yeah, that's
funny. I've been there.
Welcome to the club.
Why? Like, was it $4,000 you could actually spend? If you asked us before, we always tell you, hey, buy the cards you want.
Yeah.
But buddy, that's really what happens. Sorry to hear that. Tyler, is the company Rare Grading Company the next best thing next to PSA? Ooh.
Hard to say right now. I mean,
a
lot of good things that they're doing, and then now it's a matter of whether the marketplace will absorb and accept that grading companies, slabs and things like that. But yeah, everything's good so far.
I mean, the big thing is, right, they just got to get graded cards underneath their belt and allow their portfolio to expand a little bit more. But the technology behind it and just a lot of the cool things about the slab itself and everything you can pull up, it's the best of everything that everybody ever wanted. Now it's time for them to actually build that portfolio up.
Mm-hmm.
I hopefully they do it step by step and they don't see PSA and like, oh, we want to take down Goliath right away. I've never been a big fan of that approach. Typically, a lot of people fail when they try to just shoot for the top. A lot of times too, you got to like go viral and stuff like that as a company, really, to achieve a lot of this stuff. Hopefully, they just focus and continue to build, and over time, they'll be there. Where do you think KD lands? I hope Toronto, but will his cards go back up when traded? Good question. I unfortunately know DeAndre Ayton is done as a Phoenix Sun. So if that's the case, I want to try to win right now. And I think KD should go to the Suns, in my opinion. I'm biased, of course. But will his cards go back up? I don't know. I think the cards will go back up a little bit, but it's tough because KD, like, what's KD's legacy at this point? Because he hasn't really done much by himself. And he openly admits that he doesn't want to play for anybody else or any team if they don't have at least 2 stars, like all-stars. So, I mean, that's tough. That's tough. Hard to say on that one. Always love hearing both of your opinions on the hobby. Hey, I appreciate it, Rich. We tried to be honest as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Sport Fanatics says, what's up? Medicine Man.
Medicine Man.
There we go. Do you guys think PSA is done for? It's untrustworthy now after the scams. What do you think of HGA? So,
I mean, HGA is not scam. I didn't have any issues. I mean,
if you look at HGA's Instagram page, it's recovering from scam after scam after scam after scam. Feels like,
or scandal.
Or some type of scandal, yeah. PSA is done for. I don't follow. I think PSA is not even close to being done for.
If they were done for, they would have been long time ago. They would have been done because they had some big scandals long time ago with, card trimming and getting grades that are 10s and things like that. I mean, if you look at, what I just sent you like last year or last month's like grading report, right? I mean, you're talking about like almost 1 million cards a month graded. I mean, what percentage of that million cards do you think that there are actually issues with? Like less than 1%, less than 0.5%? Like, so I mean, yeah, you're gonna have some human errors, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, comparatively, it's very, very minuscule. We just hear about it because people talk about it.
People post about the negative, right? I mean, we're guilty of the same thing. Anytime we do a PSA video, one of our biggest videos is a PSA scandal video. Now, the PSA FFR card, 100%, they admitted to it. However, if you look at this, you go over the account, like Drew said, if they are grading 1 million cards and you have 1,000 mistakes, it's still 1%.
Yeah, I don't even know how many cards I've graded through PSA, and honestly, only 2 cards have had issues.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's bound to happen. I don't think they're untrustworthy. I just think there's going to be human error.
Do I think that? Do I think they need to tighten up their ships and make sure things are on the level? Sure, any company needs to. Are we now exposing some of the cracks that are there? Sure, yeah. So as long as they take the next steps to correct that and take it, we'll have to see. Time will tell.
Is Prism retail megas or blasters better? Oof. I don't open up a lot.
Megas, maybe.
When I do, I want to open up megas.
Oh, MVP Louis, our devil's advocate.
Uh-oh. I'll get down there. I'm up here by Jeremy.
Oh no, he's right after his Prism retails blasters or megas better. Zach Wilson is trash.
Zach Wilson is trash. I know you're waiting for LaMelo to sign. I'm waiting for Jamar. Have you heard anything about the two signing anything? I have not.
LaMelo might take a while. Jamar, I think he's actually signing his stuff. So you might not have to wait too long.
To me, it's insane. You can even get a Brady auto for around that right now. Always looking for the GOATs. Max.
Infinity Ripper.
Sir Bonds a lot. Go ahead.
Do you think Rare Edition has a chance at becoming competitive with PSA and BGS? Sure, I think they do. As long as they do everything right, the transparency and everything. They're using newer technology, so, why not? Gives them a chance.
Right here, Jonathan with the facts. It's like pulling a slot machine. One is going to hit max and win jackpot on these QBs. Facts.
Yep.
I don't know why Zach Wilson has a premium with 4 or 5 interceptions per game. Plays for the Jets, a bunch of goofs. I think Zach Wilson has potential, and I think he's going to have a lot better. But yeah, I don't agree with how their prices continue to climb and a lot of the GOATs continue to drop. It makes no sense.
I mean, what do you expect from a rookie, right? Like, he's not going to be like starting off right out the gates as a Tom Brady.
Do not click on this.
Do not click on that. Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Block user.
Zach Wilson's not going to be, no rookie quarterback comes out the gate throwing like Tom Brady. You know what I mean? It's like you got to, they slowly get into their roles. So don't beat them up too much for the number of interceptions or anything like that. You just never know. I mean, Tom Brady wasn't even a first-round draft pick.
And
he went almost at the very end and look who he's now.
Peyton Manning, prime example, had a shit year, top quarterback, shit rookie year, almost identical to Trevor Lawrence. I'm not saying Peyton Manning's Trevor Lawrence, vice versa, or Trevor Lawrence is Peyton Manning, but I'm just saying. Take a look at that. Prospecting is too big of a gamble on these players today. Facts. 21 rookie QB class overrated as fuck. Max is average, and people paying ridiculous prices for average. Oh, buddy. Michael, you and I are thinking the same thing, buddy. When you think of a pelican full of rare slab waste, oh, buddy.
A lot.
That thing is probably absolutely insane. Those slabs were so heavy.
Listen, if they banned guns all across the U.S., I would just carry around my rare edition slabs. If someone comes to rob at me, I'll just throw them at you like a whoopah, like it's gonna
like
knock them out.
Tape it up to a metal rod and just use it as a bat.
It reminds me of those funny videos of robbers trying to break into like this store, and he throws the brick, and the brick bounces off and knocks him out.
That's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. NBA Prism is more difficult to hit than NFL. Overpriced Prism boxes and boring rookie class. LOL, that's fair. Are you going to Dallas? We're going to another Dallas card show probably in the near future. But right now, our full attention is on the National. It's going to be fun. The most overrated card. Yes, agreed. 2021 QB class is average at best. It's Herbert, Burrow, Allen, Mahomes. Only that can carry the NFL. Possibly.
Maybe.
Oh. Uh-oh. Lewis Hamilton isn't performing to par with these prices. Thoughts on that, Andrew? Isn't he like the greatest?
I mean, he's still seven. I mean, he has a bad season. He's still 7-time world champion. I mean, you can't take that away from the guy.
Second place. Do you know by chance? So like, who has the most championships? He has the most.
Not off the bat. No, maybe. I'm not sure. I got to double check.
Still 7-time world champion.
A 7-time world champion. I mean,
Could you imagine if you were holding a bag on that?
Yeah, imagine you buying $50,000, waiting for that thing to come back up. Woo.
Oh wow, there's comments everywhere. Be careful with F1. It's starting to tank. F1 bubble is bursting. What?
I think F1 is still in its infancy. We'll see. F1 trade night national.
That's going to be interesting. I'm gonna be recording Drew in his element. I'm gonna see what deals he can make. Okay,
I can make some deals.
If you guys are going to the national, leave a comment below. But if you are, or actually if you're not, let me know what type of videos you guys want to see, because I plan on going live. So we'll have a live stream both on Instagram at one point and a live stream open up some boxes at the national on YouTube.
We'll be walking around too. So
I'll do a live of us walking around like we did last year. We'll also film a bunch of content. So we'll probably do a couple box battles, a couple openings, trade videos, things like that. I want to get Drew and his F1 deal. I want to see what deals he can make there. We're going to a couple other trade nights. Don Diego's hosting a TCG trade night. So that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch. So let us know what type of videos you guys want. We're going to go back to the drawing board a little bit with the channel. Obviously we're opening up a bunch of stuff, but we're going to clean it up a little bit. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Some big things to come, but it'd be great to get some feedback.
And it's kind of unfair to say Durant is a title team chaser.
Oh,
I think that's, well, yeah, I feel like, teams now, you have to move around if you want to win championships. Like if that's I think any NBA player's ultimate goal is to win championships. And it's, you got to move around. It's nothing wrong with that. Know your worth.
Sure. For sure. I agree with you a little bit. I think Kevin Durant's still a phenomenal player. Someone he's not even in my top 15. I'm not even going to click on that Ripper. I'm not going to do it. Black Ash Castrum says, y'all still buying Fortnite cards?
Actually, funny thing is I did open another Series 1 Mega.
When?
But I didn't pull any good crystal.
So
I got a rare.
You opened up one, and that could have been the one with the Black Knight, and you didn't record it at all.
Yeah, because I knew it wasn't the Black Knight.
Oh, you saw through the box?
Yeah, I used my X-ray vision. My hands told me it wasn't Black Knight material, so it just said open it.
I still can't get over this. This man goes up to a bunch of boxes, picks them up, weighs them. He's like, no, yes. And he takes it, rips it, and it's a banger. And I'm just like a dumbass, and I walk over there. All right, this is bullshit. So I just grab one. I get smoked all the time. It is what
I
it
know those Obsidian soccer boxes. If Polk let me pick my boxes, I might have had better pulls than what I got. I got one of your epic boxes.
I'm trying to get the audio fixed, and it's going to come out. I opened up some epic Obsidian boxes with Drew and a freaking expert of the channel over here.
Yeah,
and
soccer expert.
And I'm trying to get it cleaned up, but the audio is a little rough. I might just release it. It is what it is. But if I went to this one person who's an audio guru, and hopefully they can fix the file. And if they're able to, then I'll release it sooner than later. But we'll have it soon. We'll have it soon. What's the best pull that each of you have ever had from a pack? I think it's pretty easy for you and for me.
Oh, you're Justin Herbert.
From a pack or just a product? Because it would be Justin Herbert for me and probably your Curry for you.
Championship.
Yeah.
But if we went for a single pack, it would be your soccer pull.
Which one?
The one where you had the color blast and the
the one I didn't
or whatever. Yeah.
Oh God. All right. You talking about an epic fail. I opened up a EPL breakaway box. Yeah. It was like the fast break equivalent. You could still pull color blasts and kabooms. I'm ripping it because I don't think it's going to be much, any cool content for you guys because we don't know how to pronounce any soccer people at all. And this is before we started bringing experts on.
This is the guy who told me, like, whenever you rip, you should always record just in case.
And there's
been a couple times.
Drew, do not open up shit without recording it. So we're chilling one night, and all of a sudden, I go to rip this box because I'm freaking bored. And I didn't do what I always tell everybody else to do. And I open up a pack, and in one pack, I had a Marcus Rashford kaboom. And right behind that, I had a Mason Greenwood color blast. Now, before Mason Greenwood got in all his legal trouble, that pack right there, like it's a $10 or $12 pack of sports cards, yielded me like $7,000 because they both came back PSA 10s. And then I tried.
What a pack! If you had to say a single pack, I think that was the greatest pack ever opened or never recorded.
Yeah.
So now people will be like, in pictures or never happened.
Yeah, I do have the pictures.
Well,
of the
you can talk to Polk and then ask him about that.
So bad. All right, so I'll get back to Jeremy in a second, but to add icing on that cake, I decided to get rid of the cards to get more product for the channel. So I go to Polk, our local card shop, and I traded him. Like, he gave me not necessarily like full retail value for the cards. We worked out a deal. But the shitty thing is with those cards, like the Marcus Rashford is fine, but this was a week prior to the Mason Greenwood news. And I forget what happened to him, but he's not going to play again. But his cards just crashed. And that was the card that was worth the most because it was a color blast and it was a promising rookie at the time. And like, basically Polk just got thumb chucked. It sucked. I feel bad, but I still got the product and opened it up anyway.
Yeah.
It happened a week after. It sucked, but what can you do? That's the risk you're willing to take, I guess. Talk about tanking. Thank God I passed on WWE. Yeah, I didn't. I was one of those idiots paid $1,000 for a boost or for the box. Totally. Gin and juice or legends. Woo. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Legendary.
Don't read my messages. They're a bit negative. Hey, buddy, we appreciate all the messages that come through.
Yeah, and you do it in a tasteful way. You don't say like we're idiots and this and that. So you can leave your opinions. They're always welcome, as long as you do it in a nice way.
Nick Adams wants to know, any suggestions on your favorite breaker?
I like Leighton, Fire Hands. Hitman Rips is pretty good. We've joined in a couple of his breaks. I think that's about it.
Dang. I'm making this a TikTok. I'm going to put it up and I'm going to tag Drew's actual favorite.
And then obviously, yep. And then Louisville's there too, of course.
Yeah.
Goes without saying. I don't have to say that.
we're really good friends with them. Obviously, we both benefit from a relationship. They don't sponsor us. We don't sponsor them. It's a real friendship in the hobby, and it is really great. I love Louisville Sports Cards. Shout out to G, Christian, and Adam. You guys are all great.
Woohoo.
But
See y'all at Nationals.
Yes, we will. But I like Leighton. I haven't been in any Leighton, but I like Leighton as a person. Their breaks and whatnot. Oh, as a group, I guess there's multiple people. And then Hitman Rips is fantastic. There's a couple other, but they have unique like handles because they don't have them. But it's this husband and wife couple out of Utah. They watched a lot of our stuff. I got into their break a couple times. Really good, honest people. I'll have to find out their because their name is weird. It's like TV1 something. I don't know. But I'll have to tag it. I'll tag it in the comments after this. They're really good people. Onyx Vintage, no sticker. Totally. I like Juice keeping it real, no sugarcoating. I mean, that's how both Drew and I are. Not just me. We both are. No, not coating anything. I can't even fucking talk. First Pokemon PSA to come in today. Primal Groudon PSA 10. Nice card, Chris.
Ooh, Primal. Okay.
That's really nice. Why is Prism a sticker auto? The prices they're charging is
COVID made everything kind of crazy. So getting on cards are a lot more difficult now than it used to be. So hopefully if everything settles down, which seems to be. 5 cases of flawless.
Stop 2 minutes track. Tom Brady got the same injury James Wiseman did their rookie year and became one of the greatest players alive. Tyler,
Different sports.
With all due respect, James Wiseman is jumping up and down, quick motions. I know I'm a fat guy right now, but I wasn't always.
He played ball.
I played basketball. Let me tell you, basketball and football drastically different on the body. A lot more up and down movement with the injury is not the same with Tom Brady staying put most of the time as a pocket passer. I'm telling you, it's not the same. Got to do a 100-pack video for 100K. I think that's an easy one. Did you guys like the 75K one? You guys actually like go through it? Did you appreciate it? We're going to do another big giveaway at 100K. I personally like doing milestones at giveaways and whatnot, but yeah, I already see it and I don't want to slow down.
Keep it going. Dude Luck just says, Juice, get a haircut, you hippie.
Buddy, I'm going to. All right, look, it's because of your fault my night got ruined, okay? I was trying to plan some stuff, then I stopped doing some stuff. Then all of a sudden, it's your fault. I'm blaming you.
There we go. It's Dude Luck's fault.
All right, back up here. Players don't care about handling cards properly. This is true. Justin Herbert bet my quarter. I'm saying that now.
You should ask for a replacement.
I remember that. That's funny. I try my best to get people attention and ran my YouTube, yet no one views it. Buddy, if you want to grow on YouTube, the easiest thing, and actually Dude Luck taught me this a long time ago, you got to do your blocking and tackling first. And what that means is you got to find out what the basic stuff is. And one of the basic things is called SEO. SEO, those letters. YouTube it. Watch a video on SEO YouTube.
Search engine optimization. Watch
that. That will help you with your views and get you started right away. Do you think Panini is giving up? A little bit. Andrew says
I don't think they're giving up. I think they're just doing a quick money grab. Anything that they can do to make whatever little bit of few dollars that they can before they start to lose their licensing, they're doing it, and it's hurting their core products. So,
but I think that's a part of giving up. It's just throwing shit at a wall. This is the last ditch effort. See, look, we both disagree, but in reality, we're saying the same thing.
Exactly.
Think about it.
Mind blown.
I still want to send you that picture of a friend of mine that you just look like.
Oh.
Send it to email.
Or you have I talked to you on Facebook, so you can send it always on Facebook Messenger.
Do players actually touch the cards they sign, or is it on the table? So depending on the card, you'll see a bunch of players with a stack of cards signing and then sliding them off. But with a lot of the bigger cards, they're the only ones that can touch it. So like once they sign like a flawless, it is put in the encase, and someone at Panini actually encases it.
And then
so it's a process. So they are typically the only ones that touch like a flawless encase card.
Yeah. I mean, it used to be in person. Now it's like they mail it off to the player and their agent do it and then seal it and then send it back.
Yeah.
So
watch you guys help me get back into the hobby. Well, Brian, appreciate it, buddy. Glad you're here.
Let us know how your collecting is going.
Uh-oh. PSA aren't even the best. Don't know why the market hasn't moved away. Their slabs suck and they grade too soft a lot of the time.
I wouldn't say that they grade soft anymore. I've seen a lot of my cards, especially my Charizard first edition, go from a 7 to a 5.
I think they, with like any company, they're adapting to the market. They're grading a hell of a lot more cards than they've ever graded before. They're adding more technology. They openly admitted, I think a year ago, that they added these new machines, and they're just going to continue to add AI into the mix. So you're going to see PSA get tighter and tighter and tighter. And a lot of those PSA 10s that are out there right now, if they ever get resubmitted, I guarantee they won't be PSA 10s. Prime example is the Charizard that Andrew said it is.
Old cert versus new cert.
Yeah.
You know, it's legit.
I think there's might be a premium on new certs too. Now you think about it. I don't want to be the one that causes that fiasco though. Holy Leaf Metal, Draft, TD Kings, pre-production proof, prismatic orange, Jamar Chase 101. That's a freaking
mouthful to say.
Yeah. The gold version currently being asked 1,000 for, wondering how color value works. Crossface, I have no idea with Leaf products, especially those 101 proof thing, because they don't have a back of the card. It's just blank. I have no idea. No idea. Sorry, buddy. I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah.
Drew, you have any idea?
Tough. Maybe it might be tough just because it's a Leaf product. It's a draft. So if that's in there, like, you know, college unis or things like that, hard to say.
I would put it on auction and just see what happens and be happy with whatever you get. And I would probably do it quicker than sooner because it's a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Just my opinion. What's up, boys? What are you guys picking up in terms of Pokemon? Charizards. Any PSA 10 that's ending soon. I'm still not going to say we were looking at a bunch of Pokemon stuff.
But if you tip me $5 on my OnlyFans, I will tell you where to get the deals.
it's Jin's box at OnlyFans.
Jin's feet at.
Ooh, what's that hair? No, wait a minute. What? I don't know why grading companies can't make a clean slab other than these ugly designs. I think HDA is ugly. I think PSA is actually pretty clean. The simpler, the better, in my opinion, when it comes to slabs, because you care more about the card design than the actual label. My opinion.
No, Rich is good. Rich's opinion's there.
Yeah,
always buy the card, not the slab. I think a lot more people in the vintage side of things do that. Yeah, something sports cards. All right, guys, if you haven't seen it, type in Lootbox TV and Bellsprout into your YouTube search engine and watch that video. And I need you guys to thumbs up and leave comments about it so that when Juice reads comments, he can see all the new comments about that Bellsprout video.
Let me show you guys this.
Oh, are you gonna show the video?
No. We want views, buddy. Click on it. Oldest
Christopher Hunter. Y'all think AGS grading will be the standard in the near future? Hard to say, but using AI technology might be something that will evolve over the years and might start to be integrated more and more into grading companies. You know, it's although it's like a lot to do with computers, there's still a human who has to check and make sure because it's not going to be 100% perfect. So
That yoga video I actually made private, so I'm gonna have to release that.
oh, wait. We got to set a goal for people to release that video. It's
That's
like,
fair.
should we? How many likes should we? When we publish this video, how many likes do we set it to? What, like 300, 500? I don't know what our average likes are. Maybe we set a like goal.
Yeah, so I can tell you right now what our average likes are. Give me 30 seconds.
Oh, do we still play Warzone? It's been a long time. We've been mostly playing Fortnite, zero builds.
Zero builds, life changer.
Yep. So if any of you Fortnite players want to join us, maybe we'll, if we get enough likes, we'll do like a night where we can play with our viewers.
Yeah, most nights or most videos, we get it probably around 700 likes, 600 to 700 likes on average. Some videos are 12, some videos are 5. I would say 600 700 likes.
Okay, so like you want to do 1,000 likes,
1,000 likes, but what video?
1,000 likes. 1,000 likes, and he releases this private yoga video, which is hilarious.
Which video?
The yoga video?
No. Which video we got to get the likes on?
This one.
This one.
You want to do this one?
That means they got to share this.
Yeah. You don't think our audience is going to share this to enough people to watch it?
I mean, yeah, maybe. I sometimes I feel like the audience might be a little high. Sometimes I feel like
dang. Okay. Challenge has been thrown out to the audience. Now it's up to the audience what they're gonna do.
We'll see what happens.
What are you guys gonna do?
We'll see what happens. We'll give it a week and see where it's at. Maybe we'll set it. We'll see. All right, here we go. I'm not down there yet. I'm still way up top.
I know.
We're getting a lot. Let's say the Warriors do something dumb, trade for KD, say Jordan Poole is included in the deal. Do you think Jordan Poole can grow and get better? Yes. I think Jordan Poole is a sniper. I think he's going to get really good. Really good. That's probably
MVP. I just subbed to your channel.
It's the problem with these NBA players that get passed around. Wait a minute.
I mean,
see, look.
You know, that's true.
Let's see here. Do either of you have any big golf cards?
Oh, I did. I do have some golf cards.
I have 0. I have a baby Wander Franco collection. What's his card worth? Come on now. If you have Wander Franco, you know exactly what his cards are worth. So Beckett, PSA is actually continuing on growing. This is track. Facts. Subscribe to your channel. And your primary Pokemon, both of you out of poke. I mean, we're still in Pokemon. When we actually posted the most Pokemon videos we posted in the month in years last month, we have like 2 or 3 Pokemon videos. They're more vlog, but they're there. PSA is making bank.
And then Rich is right. Once PSA and Beckett are fully caught up, it's gonna change a lot of things.
I think Beckett should stop vacation paper and focus on grading only to become more of a PSA and Beckett market and let the other grading companies go. Just my opinion. I think a lot of these grading companies might be purchased with the technology they had, in my opinion. Prism hangers are the best. Ooh. With the market down, with impending recession, inflation, I still believe my cards have been selling relatively well. Same here. As long as there's something uncommon or numbered, there's always somebody interested.
Yep.
100% agreed. 100% agreed. Have you guys ever been to Burbank Sports Cards? No, we really want to go.
Oh, you don't skip Dean's comment.
Oh, what? Where?
Right above Dylan.
This one? What? I don't see anything.
Oh, you don't see his Okay. Maybe it's hidden. It says 100K sub. Jin tattoos Juice's face on his left butt cheek, and just tattoos Jin's face on his right butt cheek, and then he's putting all the laughing, crying faces. That's funny.
I can't see that.
Oh,
maybe it didn't come through on the StreamYard. Well, no. Open up any flawless
close. Almost. We almost could have had that.
Yeah. I mean, not directly. Not this year's. I was in a break and I made a video about it. Hit the Davis Mills card, which is kind of dope. How do you feel about Javonte Williams of the Broncos? I think he's going to have a really good year, and I think his value is going to go up later on this year.
Rookie scripts, always nice.
How do you guys get most of your comps on cards? I pulled a triple color patch, Justin Fields 25, the Gridiron Playbook, no comps on it yet. I mean, I get all my comps from 130point.com or ebay.com. And when you guys watch the videos, they're typically done the day prior, so they're most up to date. So sometimes we get a lot of comments from people watch a year old video. They're like, dude, these prices are all wrong, bro. And when I say, hey, did you actually look at the time this was recording? Oh man, I missed it. So yeah, those are my impressions of those people. Thoughts of grading one of ones. This has actually been a huge topic in the hobby recently, especially with Coach Co and bringing that up. I do have an opinion. I could go first if you want.
Sure.
My opinion is I do not think it adds any additional value for a one of one to be graded. I do think a one of one should be in case. So if you have a raw one of one card, I think it should be graded. Now, obviously, the card's completely destroyed. That's something else. But as long as the card itself is in visibly reasonable condition, at that point, what makes a difference about a grade?
Yeah. I mean, a 101 doesn't matter. 8, 10, 12, 15. It's just a number. It's a 101. It's nothing to compare it to. But putting it into a PSA slab, Beckett slab, whatever slab you prefer. Good way to protect the card. Sure.
I like that, but yeah. 100%. Nice. My first PSA card or my first PSA 10 card will be here in 2 days. EX Blastoise. Nice, dude. Nice on that. Morning, says Rob. Rob, where the hell are you? It's morning. You in Australia or something? Probably. It's about morning time over there. Right?
Asia, maybe. That side of the world. Yeah.
Something like that. I'm high on Zach Wilson. Jets drafted very well. Elijah Moore, I think he's a sleeper too, buddy. I think he's a big sleeper. Zach Wilson is super small. I don't know, boys. I have a number gold rookie of his, and as much as I want to make it, I don't know if he's a franchise QB. Buddy, I think that's a card you grade and get rid of. In my opinion. If I had that card, I would grade it and sell it as high. It's hype. Uh-oh. Someone's speaking out my heart here. Jalen Hurts looking like he beefed up. Excited for the Eagles this season, buddy. Fly, Eagles, fly. I think Jalen Hurts is going to prove some people wrong. God dang it. Here we go. I hate the Cowboys. Love it. I absolutely hate the Cowboys. Absolutely hate the Cowboys. I'm not touching this at all. We're not even bringing that one up. You already know what to do with that guy. How much do you think 2021 yeah, NFL Select is going to be? I don't know, man. It should be like freaking $300-$400, but it's probably going to be $1,000, something like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, this guy's saying Patriots won't make the playoffs this year. They're finished third, barely above the Jets. Oof. No, I want to see it. Did either of you see the new Adam Sandler movie? If so, what did you think of it? You're talking about the basketball one with him and LeBron James?
Yeah. From Netflix. Gotta watch that.
Hope all is well, Joe B. Same with you, buddy.
Joe Burrow.
Whatever he does now is relevant, super popular amongst hobbyists and collectors. His cars will do fine. I don't know who you guys are talking about. Oh, Lewis Hamilton? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, who you guys looking forward to invest in basketball this year?
Well, I mean, I know who you're going to be the biggest Chet holder in the world.
I don't know.
Chet Holmgren. You're going to invest in every one of his cards, right?
No.
Collect the rainbow, everything.
Nope. I want every single Benedict Mathurin card in existence.
There you go. Anyone who pulls it, you know who to overcharge. That guy.
God dang it.
That guy.
What's your dream box to rip, Drew?
Kobe Eminence.
That is a freaking dream box right there. Do you think there's any
$100,000?
Christ. How many Kobe autos do you get in there?
I don't know. It's the dream. It's the dream, buddy. It's the dream.
I'm over here yawning. My bad, peeps. Been a long day. Open Pokemon also. Ooh, we'll see. We might rip some of the older vintage Pokemon. Maybe we can get our hands on a couple. I do have a booster box that's just chilling behind me. It's about
Brian, bring those boxes and we'll battle.
I'm going. Oh yeah, buddy, make it happen.
Yeah, come by. We'll battle you.
Wow, I am so far behind on these comments. We're like 30 minutes behind. I gotta catch up. Sam with another $5 super chat. Which QB shows the most promise long term from the last couple of years of draft? Oh, Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert. Once you said a couple of years, there you go. Joe
What
Burrow.
about your boy Hurts? Just gotta have a throwing game.
Look, I'm big on Hurts just because I'm an Eagles fan. Majority of my rookie quarterbacks are Justin Hurts or Jalen Hurts, not Justin Hurts, but Jalen Hurts. But I know at the end of the day, you need an arm to win in the NFL.
Yeah,
and he's got to show me something this year. Again, remember, I'm highly invested in him right now. I mean, half my Pelican case or whatever type of case that I have is all Jalen Hurts. So we'll see what happens. But I think Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert are the ones that you want to be collecting and investing in. They've done a lot. Holy smokes. When you guys do more Pokemon breaks? Oh, man, we'll see. A lot of people want us to open up more Pokemon. The problem is, vintage Pokemon is where it's at, and the Pokemon hobby the Pokemon community without going down a rabbit hole. Some of these individuals pain in the butt. A lot of mean people out there. Mean people.
Pokemon DNA.
Love it too. I make Fortnite content. Oh yeah, this is who you.
That's why I subbed to his channel.
Oh, I'm gonna have to pull him up right now. YouTube.com.
Remember, guys, Lootbox TV Bellsprout is what you want to search right before you go to bed.
Do not. He'll be up all night.
Yeah.
Holy smokes! Look at you. I'm subscribing right now. Who does your editing? Was that you? When's the last video you had? 1 year ago? How you gonna say you make content? It's been over a year.
Sheesh.
You had a couple million views. Why'd you stop? Look at all this. You were on the grind, and what happened? What's your guys' dream card? Ooh. Do you have a dream card?
Lewis, right now it's going to be a Lewis Hamilton Superfractor.
It's a dream
Or
card.
the Papa Dutch or whatever, the 101 from Sapphire, 2020 Sapphire.
Ooh. I would love to pull a 1 of 1 NFL
Jones.
Shield auto of either Kyler Murray or Josh Allen. Ooh, Pokemon Radar's here.
Whoa, Radar. Unless it's a 10.
I don't even know what we were talking about that time, but Radar, what's up, buddy? Who dey? Okay, come on now. Come on now. They screw the Lions. Who screwed the Lions? Joe Burrow is the best basketball investment. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You think Zion gets traded or Cash Million? What's up, buddy? Or has a huge comeback? Well, he just got paid.
He just signed his contract, so he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he's staying. $2 super chat. Sam says, love your content. Thank you. Hey, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Ooh, Bellsprout put on some pounds. That's my face, bruh. Bellsprout knock you out, bruh. Remember the cringe Bellsprout cards, buddy? We got him. Still got him.
Oh, yeah, we still got him.
Chunky Bellsprout, damn, man. Hey, at least I was there to do it. You know what I mean? I'm a huge Dolphins fan, but I agree that Josh Allen is going to dominate for a bit. Buddy, he is a freak athlete. Freak athlete. Definitely think he takes over the NFL. And just, I think he's, stay healthy. I think he's going to be the quarterback over the next 10 years. But he does a lot of stuff. How do you think Kyler? Huh?
No, go ahead.
How do you think Kyler Murray will turn out? Ooh. I think Kyler Murray deserves a lot. I think he's a fantastic quarterback. I think every time they put weapons around him, those weapons either get hurt, something happens, his offensive line gets hurt, and he's played through it. He's played phenomenal. I know he asked for a bunch of money. It's always hard to say that, like, NFL players, basketball players deserve more multi-million-dollar deals. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it is a business. He is one of the top quarterbacks, when they're all healthy and everything else. I think he's going to turn out just fine. I think he is going to be a real solid quarterback down the road for the Cardinals as long as he stays there. It's just time will tell. They got to make sure they continue to get him weapons. Hopkins is out the first 6 games, so that's going to hurt them a little bit. But they got Zach Ertz. Let's hope their offensive line stays healthy. James Conner looks good. So yeah, Justin Herbert's going to dominate. Glad I got his rookie cards. I think Justin Herbert's going to be really good. Oh. NFL Shield, Josh Allen, or a PSA 10 Bellsprout?
PSA 10 Bellsprout, hands down.
Tough. I got like 3 PSA 10 Bellsprouts. Maybe I can trade one of them for 3 Josh Allen NFL Shields. Brady won't retire for 10 more years. Chargers, Bills, Super Bowl finals, pin this comment. Well, they can't be in the Super Bowl because they're in the same division. So there's that.
MVP did say that he got into sports cards. That's why he stopped his Fortnite content.
Got it. Well, the Chargers and the Bills are in the same conference, so they will not be in the Super Bowl against each other. So there's that. But yes, I think one of them will be in the Super Bowl. Josh Allen plus Wheaties Eagles investments. Oh, here we go. I'll let you start because you already know what I'm going to answer.
Better career by the end. Oh, yeah, you're going to say LaMelo. I think so, too.
I think Cade Cunningham's great, but LaMelo Ball, baby.
He's already started out.
He's got the package. Jazz blowing it up. Dude, I guarantee it. Chargers did pick up some nice people, Cash. Ooh.
So,
what do you think of
Lamar Jackson? I mean, he might have a good season. We'll see. I mean, I have hopes that Lamar will have a better season than last.
I got some Lamar cards that I'm looking to sell to move. I picked him up low. And all QBs are going to, especially younger quarterbacks, are going to go up a little bit in value. I think, especially his. So I think he'll have a decent season, but it's going to be tough in that conference. The conference is stacked.
Jude says, if I want to start collecting sports cards, which product should I get first? I am more into basketball and soccer.
Who said that?
Jude. It's probably way, way, way up.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, Obsidian's always good, but it depends on your budget too. Probably if you're starting out, probably what we would always recommend is just buy the players that you like.
Always recommend buying new players. You never like if you get the players in like some of the premium sets, and then you're talking. But like for instance, the majority of my collection, if I want to get like a flawless auto of like any player I really collect, like anybody from the University of Arizona, besides DeAndre Ayton, I can go ham and spend like $400 on National Treasures cards and get like 10 cards back. Where if you collect somebody that is like a Justin Herbert, you probably can't even scratch a National Treasures card. So it really depends on the person. So that's why you always start with collecting people you like, people you enjoy. Affordable, get your hands on something. Be a part of the hobby. Learn, fail a little bit. Buy a card overpriced that's like should be a $10 card, but you paid $15. Learn, understand the struggles. You'll figure it out before you start making those big purchases and those big investments.
Hustle and flow. Ooh, this is a good one. Budget Cards Break says, do you see, I'm going to correct it, but do you see more profits in Pokemon than sports cards, sports long-term?
I don't know. I've been selling a little bit of both on the eBay recently.
I think it might be, do you see less profits in Pokemon than sports cards long term?
Do you see less profits? Yeah, there's going to be a lot less profit in Pokemon at the moment. I don't know about long term though. It's really weird. The Pokemon.
So it's like this weird thing, right? So it's like Pokemon has potential, but then people see it as cardboards with cartoons, so it's more kiddie. Sports cards is more mainstream. A lot of people do it, and then it's but you know, it's more just cardboard with guys on them. So
yeah, it's tough. I think the sports market is vastly larger than the Pokemon market in a sense of the collectible cards.
But you know what we always say, like you know, a Charizard's never gonna tear his ACL. You know.
Yeah, but I think there's going to be more people interested in that it can afford other players than the Charizard. Like the best Charizard you can get if you want it in a PSA 10, you're going to have to pay $250,000 right now. Mm-hmm. Do people have 250 grand? No. And it's really hard to, move money around to get Pokemon cards at the moment. I think Pokemon, from an investment standpoint, if you had the ability to get Pokemon at a decent price and hold on to it, I think over time, Pokemon is going to continue to rise. Obviously, we're seeing a big dip in Pokemon at the moment. Sports is always going to be around. Sports card trading has been around for a very long time. Pokemon's going to be around for some time too. I mean, they're the number one media franchise in the world for a reason. But I from a profit standpoint, depending if you're a TCA Gaming, you're making all the money in the world because he got into Pokemon super early. The PokeRep's been buying and selling Pokemon for years, got into it super early. If you're one of those individuals trying to get into it now, you're not going to see any profit from it really that you can see from sports. I think if you started in sports right now, comparing the two, you're going to see more money in sports. VP said, don't pin my comment then.
JW's in the house.
JW in the house. Damn, Juice losing weight. Hey, buddy, I'm trying. I've been working out the past 2 weeks, buddy. Appreciate you noticing me, noticing you, noticing me losing weight.
Does Mahomes cards ever come back down to earth?
I think they have already.
Yeah, I think there was that one about his patch where it was like boom, 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 boom. So things are coming back down.
Mahomes is coming down. A couple people said the entire all TCGs and collectible trading cards and sports cards are coming down, which is true, but in some type of fashion. You think? Go ahead. You're smiling.
No. Keep going.
All right. Do you think rookie cards from the day examples of Ken Griffey Jr., Dan Marino, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman will go up over time? I think Ken Griffey Jr. I don't think Dennis Rodman or Scottie Pippen, maybe Dan Marino, but I think Ken Griffey Jr. for sure. It's kind of hard because Ken Griffey Jr.'s his cards are drastically overprinted. I think more of his rare inserts from the 90s are going to be more valuable long-term than his rookie cards. Dan Marino, not so much. Scottie Pippen, not so much. Dennis Rodman, I wouldn't even put in the same level as those three. Jin's my hero, says JW. That's beautiful.
Next one's the funnier one.
My Charizard toward his ACL is never the same. Evening Gin and Juice. Just woke up from a 6-hour nap, wasted my whole evening after work. Joe, sometimes it's good to sleep, my man. I slept yesterday right after like a late lunch. Apparently, there's a dating site on here. Make it HD fun. Best adult dating.
Just had to remove it.
Yeah, we're going to block that user. Error. Cannot block. Can you block on your end? On the actual YouTube page?
I hid the user.
Oh, okay, good. You blocked him then.
Yeah.
Big up pips. Oh my goodness. Actually, have you guys seen the news about Radio Shack? It's funny you bring this up. You think if Radio Shack started selling hobby boxes, could save the franchise? Buddy, look at Radio Shack's Twitter page over the past couple weeks. They're going down the path of like Wendy's, but like more ridiculous. And like some lady, oh man, some lady bought a bunch of batteries from Radio Shack. And she's like, "Oh, thanks for buying my thanks Radio Shack for providing these batteries." And they retweeted it and said, "Hopefully you can use them on your device at home or something like that." Yeah, I'll let you guys look it up, but it's kind of nuts.
Nice.
Kind of nuts. Do you guys screen your cards for submitting?
Regularly, meticulously. Yes, we do.
I'm trying to. There we go. I clicked on it. Now I can read it bigger. Yeah, like a loop. So you can submit most with company wise. Who do we submit most to company wise? Is going to be PSA. And do we like get granular with reviewing our cards? Absolutely. I think Drew does a little bit better job than I do. But yeah, we both inspect our cards pretty good. SGC might be the best overall company out there right now. Stop it, Tyler. Just haven't brought them on ultra modern values just yet. Hey, I think for rare for sure, but I don't know, man. They're tough. All right, buddy. We're going to take a couple more and call it a night. I realize it's already been an hour and 22 minutes. We typically do this for an hour. So,
oh, Dennis, sushi or tacos for dinner?
Oh, buddy. I'm a taco guy, 100%. I'm a
sushi guy.
I didn't say it. You did. Shit. What's your favorite high-end product to rip?
Flawless, Eminence,
National Treasures,
NT.
Yeah, I think we're both gonna agree on that. It's just there's something crazy about a box that's worth that much, and you get like one pack typically, and you're just like, "This is it."
That thrill.
Aiden might go to Brooklyn. Good for Aiden. Oh, do you think we're in a junk slab era? Yes and no. I think you see a lot of junk slabs out there from like 2019, 2020, Zion's year. I think they have been slabbed to oblivion. But I don't know. I mean, there's so much grading going on, so theoretically you can say yes, but I don't know. It's tough to say, man. Thoughts on pricings on modern? We talk about sports or Pokemon? Did you sell the Davis Mills? I think I mentioned that before. Yes, I'm open to selling it. Let me know where you want to be at. I think the last one sold on eBay for like 800. Really didn't want to be that low, but that's what the market says it is. Super Bowl prediction. Bills versus Eagles, baby. Fly, Eagles, fly. I think the NFC is not going to win shit this year. Obviously, they're going to have a team represent, but Super Bowl champs are going to come out of the AFC. They're just too stacked of a division. Drew, you have any predictions on that? Tom Brady and the Bucks versus the Bills? There we go.
Sure. Right. Bucks and Bills.
There you go.
Bucks and Bills. 4:38 comes quick. Thanks, Radio Shack.
You got it, not me. Interested in an 8 and fast break rookie auto? I got one willing to trade you, Dennis. Hit me up, my man. Sports, modern sports. Ooh, that's tough, buddy. Modern sports is insane. People paying insane prices for players that haven't proven anything. It's all about the hype. I don't know. I think a lot of people are going to, at the end of the day, going to lose a lot of money. That's what I think about them. I think there's a handful of individuals that are really good, worth the investment. But that's part of the game. It's part of the fun. It's part of the grind, the risk, I guess. I'm playing Fortnite right now. Jenny, going to get on? What about me? See how it is, Cash. See how it is. Thanks for the live, guys. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Thoughts on Andrew Wiggins cards? Skip them. Matthew said 650 for the Davis Mills. Matt, hit me up, maybe. What's your Fortnite gamer tag? I think mine's Juice Ludi and then the Mercenary for Andrew, something like that, but it's unique.
If you want to hit us up, slide into our DMs.
Wait a minute. Discord. Whatever. I don't know about DMs.
Just loves when you slide into his DMs.
Oh, God. Who's the worst, Jets or Falcons? Falcons, my head. You guys get into ABC boxes? Yes, I opened up like a handful of them.
Thoughts?
I love them. I really understand the product now after doing a bunch of research on it. It's all about the low number print. So like you can get like one card and it could be a print, the first, I guess it's hard to describe, but basically this card's printed 30,000 times. The lower the card number is, the more rare that actual value is. So that's the one you want, the lowest number one. I forget what it's called. It's something with NFTs. But anyway, yeah. Oh, heard NFL coaches Royal Rumble match. Who takes it all? Oh, Andy Reid, man. No throwing his big old butt out of the ring. Out boy's gonna smash a cigar, Cinnabar. What, Jim? Wait a minute. Oh, Pokemon?
Yeah. Smash a Cinnabar, Jim.
I thought you meant like a cigar. I read it at first as cigar bar. I don't know why. But Cinnabar Island and the gym. Go ahead, buddy. Pokemon it up. All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Deuces.
Peace.